Okay, people listen up. You got a couple of your peers taking the test, so I suggest you be nice and quiet, okay? Secondly, I'm also recording, so let's make sure that this gets recorded as really a lesson, not a zoo class, okay? Several new concepts to go over, okay? For those people who've taken stats, you should already know this stuff, okay? So it should be fairly easy. So I want to go over factorial notation first. So get this down and then I'll explain it to you. What this means, okay? So supposing, for instance, you had 8 factorial, okay? Then that means you're going to take 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You'd multiply that all out, okay? Or alternatively, you can even say it is 8 times 7 factorial, and you can stop there, and that's understood that that's the same thing. Now, what I want you to do is get your scientific calculators out, get your graphing calculators out, find out where the factorial notation is in each one of them, calculate it this way. I mean, just by putting it in your calculator, 8 factorial, and then calculate it this way by doing 8 times 7 factorial and show that the two are equal. Question, Ryan?
How does 0 factorial equal?
We will go through that in a minute once you verify that this is true.
Okay.
Is everybody all right on this? Okay. To answer Ryan's question, does everybody understand this? Does everybody understand that? Does anybody want me to explain that? Okay, in other words, what it's saying is start out with n, and then multiply it by reducing n by 1, and then by another 1, and then by another 1 until you get down to 1. You guys with me on that?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, wait. Is everybody there? Burroughs, you don't look like you're there. All the way. If you keep decreasing numbers, don't you get down to 1? You start with an integer. If you decrease by 1, don't you get down to 1? Okay, so go down until you get to 1. Okay? Is everybody with me on this? Okay. Now take a look at this, okay? Take a look at this. Now before you yell this out, stop there, think, and see if you understand this. If not, I will explain. Do you understand this line here? Do you understand that line? Sina, are you saying yes, no, or maybe? No?
Wait, is that n?
Oh, you mean you kind of missed him? You didn't even miss him? Sina, see, you're totally useless. They don't even miss you if you're gone. Yeah, no, he's gone. Okay, so Sina, do you understand? Yo, can you guys S up and focus for 2 minutes? Do you understand that? What's the difference between this and what I have there? Except instead of 8, it's an n. Right? So you start out at n plus 1, you reduce by 1. If you reduce n plus 1 by 1, do you get n? Is everybody with me on that? N factorial, just like it's here. You guys with me on this so far? Yeah. Okay. Does everybody agree then that n factorial is equal to n plus 1 factorial over n plus 1 by isolating n factorial? You guys with me on that? Okay. See how I isolated this, Ryan?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. See how I isolated that? Is everybody with me on this? Yes? If now, Stephanie, if I put n equals 0 in here, then I get 0 factorial? Yes? Because n is 0, I'm telling you it's 0. Or let's say it is 0. What do I get on the right hand side for the numerator? 1 factorial? What do I get downstairs? 1. What's 1 factorial equal to? 1 over 1 equals 1. 0 factorial equals 1. Isn't this smart? Yes. Okay, is everybody okay? So does that answer your question, Ryan?
Yeah.
Why 0 factorial 1? There it is. Ryan, I got to compliment you on this. Over all the years that I've taught this class, nobody's ever asked me why 0 factorial is 1. Never. Never. So I'm really proud of you. Really proud of you. Wait a minute. Let me pose this. It's what? It's just oil? It's just grease? Okay, so does everybody see that the numerator is this? Is everybody happy with the numerator? 8 times 7, 6 factorial. I don't want to go down all the way to 1, and you'll see why in a minute. Yeah, exactly. All right, is everybody there? Then what's 2 factorial equal to? 2 times 1 is 2. And then I have a 6 factorial as well. Well, the 6 factorials cancelled. There was no need for me to go all the way down to 1. And so the 2 and the 8 cancel to give me a 28. Okay? So we're going to use the same technique to do this other problem. Okay, there are no numbers there, it's all algebra. So I'm going to go n plus 2. I'm going to reduce it by 1. What do I get? N plus 1. I'm going to reduce it by 1. And I'm going to stop there because I have an n factorial downstairs. So that cancels. And this gives me n squared plus 3n plus 2. Okay, so your 84 cannot do this stuff. Okay, 84 cannot do it. All right, you guys caught up with me? Yeah? Huh? What? Trying to get a factorial or? Yes. No, it's you start from n and you reduce by 1. And then you reduce by 1. But I'm starting out with n plus 2. So you reduce by 1, you get here. You reduce by 1, you get there. Yeah. Okay, so remember what 8 factorial means. Okay, you're going to go start with 8. You're going to reduce by 1. Right? You're going to reduce by 1. You're going to reduce by 1 and so on. So you start out n plus 2, reduce by 1, you get there. You reduce by 1, you get there. Why did I stop here? I stopped